So we got some news out of Washington that J.D. Vance is about to go on a victory lap, a tour around the country to talk about all the benefits of the big ugly bill. Remember that? The bill that's going to strip Medicaid and SNAP benefits away from millions of Americans. Remember that one? The one that's going to rob from the poor to give tax breaks to billionaires. Remember the big ugly bill that's going to give $148 billion of funding to ICE, making ICE larger than 97% of the militaries in the world? That big ugly bill. J.D. Vance is going to be running around the country I couldn't help myself. But on a serious note, he's going to be running around the country telling everybody how great the bill is. Listen, if the bill was so great, you wouldn't have to go on a propaganda tour. Let's look at this CNN article. Vice President J.D. Vance is hitting the road on Wednesday to tout President Donald Trump's agenda bill in the key battleground state of Pennsylvania. So his first stop is Pennsylvania. I caught up with Lt Governor Austin Davis of Pennsylvania to ask him his thoughts on the matter.
J.D. Vance is coming to Pennsylvania to try to sell this big ugly bill that they passed because he's basically trying to put lipstick on a pig. I think he recognizes that they're in trouble. He recognizes that this bill is going to adversely harm Pennsylvania's hardworking residents. And so he's trying to do damage control. And he's trying to have the back of Congressman Rob Brejnahan, who said he was not going to vote for cuts to Medicaid and then broke his promise to the people of Pennsylvania. I got involved in government service because I wanted to help people who were in my community, people like my dad, who's a union bus driver, and my mom, who's been a hairdresser for over 40 years. Unfortunately, Vice President Vance has forgot where he's come from, and he's forgot the people that he's supposedly fighting for now that he's hanging out in the White House with Donald Trump and the nation's wealthiest billionaires.
And I couldn't agree more. This is absolutely ridiculous. Remember the first term that Donald Trump was in office when he went on campaign tours around the country, even though he had already won the election, just so he could hear people scream his name and clap for him because he's an egomaniacal lunatic? Well, now we got the vice president going on a victory tour about a bill that was passed. What the fuck is happening? Is North Korea coming here, or are we trying to meet North Korea halfway? We should not need executive members of the executive branch going around state to state to sell you the benefits of a bill that's already passed. By the way, it's worth mentioning that this bill was wildly unpopular. The overwhelming majority of Americans said they didn't want to see the bill passed. They said they would prefer if their representative in the House or their senator in the Senate voted no for the bill. But did Republicans listen to their constituents? Of fucking course not. What Republicans did instead was what Donald Trump told them to do. And now that the bill is passed, and now that all Americans know that it's a horrible fucking deal for Americans, we got the Vice President of the United States not doing anything important, but going around state to state to tell you how this bill will benefit you. Well, let me tell you, spoiler alert, it doesn't. This bill is the largest transfer of power from the poor to the wealthy in American history. It's gross, it's disgusting, and I can't believe that they're literally trying to hang their hat on this, that they're trying to sell it to you. And by the way, doing shit like this should let you know how absolutely deep down the hole of fascism we already are. We'll keep our eye on Pennsylvania tomorrow and wherever else J.D. Vance runs off to next.